was alright. Still I'm laying awake in the notion to swear, waiting for a sway of blocking you to change your mind. Not likely. And knowing that you're going isn't hard, letting you go is a difficult part. And knowing that as sure as the sun will set you can fast, today will pull over, it's dark and above, but the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow the tables have gotta turn, fear not the light, but you better be ready to burn. The soul rock must still be spinning, 'cause I still miss you. The sun will set, the moon will rise and fall, and round and round we go. Days pass by and I'm still fine, at least for the meantime. But in my dream time, when I'm set in my mind, I find sometimes it's hard to break and tear the bind. And so I'm laying awake again. Oh, when I'm not, I nearly napping, no one ever seen it before. The nights are getting long and dark, and that's for sure. I'm burning, I'm running, and time to die away. Only benefits with food and Nescafe. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow it's a matter of some concern. You at the screen, but you're never ready to burn. The soul rock must still be spinning, 'cause I still miss you. The sun will set, the moon will rise and fall, and round we go. It's been 3 months and 11 days, but hey, who's keeping time? And I'm learning to walk again, learning to talk again, learning to stand on my 2 feet. The crutches take their toll on me, and out of sight, out of mind. But my eyes are open and conscious of mind, and absence makes the heart grow fonder. But the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow the cycle starts again. You reach things, and love is a fickle friend. The soul rock must still be spinning, 'cause I still miss you. The sun will set, the moon will rise and fall, and round we go. The soul rock must still be spinning, 'cause I still miss you. The sun will set, the moon will rise and fall, and round we go. I got the moon's eye view, looking down at birds, looking down at you. You've got that smile on, that one you wear so well. A beguiling walk and a talk with a voice to sell. It's never dull, with a white hot temper and a trigger behind my breath. It's accidentally intentional. She knows how to please, and she's pleased that she knows that I'd do anything for that girl. To be the only girl in the world. Inexplicable feeling has its way with me. Today I'm free like fire and leave you as cold as stone. She'll illuminate the room with her ankles alone. She's on a quest with a zest to impress with the things that you like best. If only plans turned out like we planned, if only things were lost. But face paint fades the scars of a cliche past. A select and eclectic sound tightly wound keeps me perpetually bound to that girl. To me, the only girl in the world. This inexplicable feeling has its way with me. Today I'm free from gravity. Three words and I see birds and I see that she is that girl, and that girl's got away with me. Like this. This little thing walked in, killing me with them pins. Ashes to ashes, hot flashes, wish she let me in. You see, this one's got a 5-foot brain when I buzz slogan. A sissy strut that'll make you have a stroke.
I need a paramedic.
Cue number 2. Distressy Bessie with the stethoscope and an attitude. Quick as a flash, she's up to cold, out of control, taking my whole affection, attention and swallowing it all. It rains, it pours, and it floods, then it storms, and it's all mine. She comes when he calls, and he runs when he's bored, then the third hits the door, and it's all love. 3 is a crowd, time after time again. 3 is a crowd. 3 is a crowd. Lap it up, rack 'em up.
We're back. How's everyone? Hope you're doing well. Hope all my stuff is working alright. Been a while, but anyway, here I am. We are on Riverview. Cool black and green. That. Change the grey to the green. I think that'll look better. Redstone. Wait. Oh yeah. Trailer. Hello, Mr. Green. Thanks for popping in. How are you today, buddy? Turn that down. That's any better. Sheet here a little bit. All the way to the shop. I can get that little trailer. Music a bit better now, Mr. Green. I did turn it down. Oh yes, yes, the stationary one. Yep. I thought about that, but then, yeah, I didn't want to use that one for some reason. Changed my mind. And it would help if I get this round the bridge. One with Fent on this farm this time. Some Fent tractors. See, where am I going with that? I'm about to bale my fields. Still got to buy a farm truck yet. How cool are these tractors? Love the color customization on them. These are the Fent Evolution mods. Oh yes, TMR cotton, that's right, they made it do cotton bales. I forgot about that. Either way, it's still an awesome bale trailer. Oh. One keeps moving my pedals. Would be my little red-headed fella. He has shorter legs than me, but that's okay. That's the way it goes. Yeah, I don't mind the fence either. I'm just wish that this fence here, which is the medium tractor of the bunch, I wish they had added a front loader attachment to this guy. 330 horsepower with a front loader attachment would be a perfect all-round little tractor. This guy here, but alas, it doesn't have a front loader. But is what it is. I've even got my Fendt fast bale. And if you want to turn that off, ooh, change my bale size to 180s. Go 185, but I'll do that next time I bale because I didn't get a full yield. Yeah, it's only the little fence that do like small tractor variants, which is annoying. Anyway, turn that on and we'll get straw baling. So I'm going to bale these up and then I'm going to sell them, and that's on the wrong paddock. I'm meant to be down on this paddock because I'm a goose and I don't know where I'm at. Yes, the little sucker, which I do have on this farm. I've got a small, medium and a large. Should have got the... Oh, look at that, that's ridiculous. I like the telehandler too, but I was going a bit different this farm. I thought I'd use a tractor instead. Should have got the wider. Oh, I'll just grab that bit of hay straw there that I dropped. I'll reverse this up here a bit. Oh, it's the only bad thing about this map. Trees are in the way. I can't wait for a farm stick to come to PlayStation. It'll be a while. Funny, because I do own this land to the farm, because this is a main road. I love the wheel. I've had the wheel since Farming Sim 19. The wheel is awesome. But when I played on 19, I used to be able to use my heavy vehicle side panel on PlayStation 4. And then they bought PlayStation 5 version out of FS22. And they closed the port that uses that control panel unless you play PlayStation 4 version of FS22, then the side panel still works. But because FS25 is next gen console only, it does not work on console, which is such a disappointment. I don't know why Giants did that. In my opinion, if I was Giants, I would have left the port open for all versions of the game to use the control panel. Because how many more game sales would you sell if you could have that panel back on console? Next on my list, yeah, it sucks, eh? Big Son has one too. It was so handy to use, like, it's right here. Like that. Everything I needed. Move my camera with all that one-touch controls, even had hazard lights with these buttons here. It was so cool. But this. Still use it for 19, but doesn't work on 25, which is a major bummer. Yeah, I've had the wheel for a long time. It is a shame, but hopefully, I know it's a long shot. I know they're developing the Thrustmaster arm stick for Xbox and PC. Hopefully, PlayStation will allow them to do one for PlayStation. As soon as they do, I will look at getting one, that is for sure. I might upgrade to the Thrustmaster steering wheel and stuff. Got you on remote a while ago, my bad, lol. Got you on remote a while ago. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool they're bringing it to Xbox though. I mean, it'd be an easier changeover for them because it's already for PC and they're both Microsoft, so kind of makes sense. It wouldn't be too hard, too much more to get them to change it over, but PlayStation always has to be difficult. And PlayStation's raising the price of their consoles. It's like, you upgrade to a newer console, or do you just save the money and get a goddamn PC? Still want to play farming. That'd be my ultimate goal. Nice big 40-inch monitor, gaming PC desktop. Anyway, maybe another day. This isn't a bad little map, this part. I don't mind it. Bad for a little European one. Oh, I did pick all that up. Sweet. Custom Fendt tractors, can't go wrong. Also do like this pack because the horsepower is boosted, but it's not over the top ridiculously stupid. This is Riverview, buddy. Riverview map. It was on FS22. I did play a bit of it on FS22. They brought it back to 25, so I liked it on 22. It wasn't bad. I didn't get to do a whole lot on it, but it's a pretty good map. And I like the original farm layout too. Couple little changes I do, but not a whole lot. It's set out pretty well, the original farm. It has cow barns. I got rid of them, so I'm gonna do sheep. I've got 2 big sheep pens. I just haven't bought sheep because I've got to put grass in. I've got some ideas for these fields that I'm bailing on now. join them together and make one bigger field. Well, at least those 3 up there. This one I might turn into grass as well. Already. Yep, go the sheepies. I've got that new larger farm animals mod. So I've got a farmyard farm meadow, the sheep that can hold 500 sheep. And then I've got that L-shaped sheep barn that holds 250. So when I'm up and running properly, I should have about 750 sheep all up once my herd starts growing. Oh, don't hit the tree. Hit the tree. One thing I just said not to do, and I go and do it. Little upgrade, because you have the Logitech wheel too, don't you, Mr. Green? Don't have to, but I went to my local super cheap auto store. Most auto stores sell them. Maybe like 20 bucks, maybe a bit more, depending. But I added a suicide knob to my wheel. So I can actually steer it one-handed. Oh, you got the same wheel I do. Nice. Nice. Yours is for Xbox, mine's for PlayStation, but still. Yeah, I went to my local auto shop and added the steering knob. That's bloody brilliant. Steer one-handed and use all your other hand. You can use the controls on the controller. Pretty good. Simple mod. Bolts on, so you can either just unscrew it when you don't want to use it. Yeah, dude. It'll be the tiniest little mod to your farming setup, but I reckon you'll fall in love with it, buddy. And it's like 20 bucks, if that. Trust me, one-handed steering makes the game just a little bit easier and a little bit more immersive, because, you know, a lot of tractors have that little steering knob. All of them, but some of them do. I think a lot of the newer ones have it today. Been wanting one for a while. Nice. Yeah, aren't you glad I went live then? Because now I've just convinced you to go get one. I'll have to fail these, and then I'll have to go get a farm truck and a chainsaw, because I want to get rid of some of these trees. What's a farm without a decent farm truck? just missed the tree. If I had the money, I would upgrade to all Thrustmaster stuff over my Logitech stuff. Logitech's been good. Thrustmaster stuff looks a little bit better. I'm not going to miss the tree. Well, we planned to go camping this weekend, and it is pissing down rain, so we ended up not going, which was a disappointment. Nice. That's the way, mate. You gotta, don't you? Really, like in real life, you gotta customize stuff to how you want to. Use an 8-ball off the pool. Yeah, nice. Nice. See how good my driving skills are here. Not that good because this fence doesn't have a huge turning circle. First was pretty good. My stream a bit buggy. If it is, it's running pretty smooth on my end. See if I get anyone else drop in tonight. Well, good if they don't. They probably don't realise I'm live. I didn't share the link in Discord either, I didn't think. All good. Don't have anything to use this straw for, so it'll be just pure money. Not that straw gets you a lot of money, but we'll sell it anyway. A little bit of straw left behind won't matter. I should go back to 19, hey, and do some Throwback Thursday streams. Something like that. Go back to Farm Sim 19. Actually, now I think of it, they couldn't have closed the port for that side panel to work because, I mean, it has to be built into the game because I can put PS4 version on the PS5 and all the programming's there to run that side panel. It's got to be in the game. They've taken the programming out of it on the PlayStation 5 version, but left it in on the PS4 version. It'd be in the game. It's still a Sony thing. I don't know why Sony's like that. I mean, wouldn't you want everyone to enjoy their games better? Money-hungry corporations, that's the problem. I'll take you past my big my sheep pasture, which is just here behind this barbed wire fence to my left. Once I get out from behind the trees, so it's all out there. Fence runs all the way down past behind those 4 trees and follows the cliff line all the way around. And then it comes up into my farm. Turn here. Still the fence. And you got the gate to get into the field there. And you come up here, and that's where my wool will come out. And there's my feed troughs and has to be theirs if you're broadcasting live from the console. Yes, that is correct. But because I use remote play through my laptop, I'm using my Logitech by definition C920 camera. That's how I get away with using a non-PlayStation 5 camera. But that's my workaround. Other people do it differently. And I just bumped a button. Oh. And I have eggs. Hang on, why did my eggs spawn outside the spawn point? Look at that. I've got that spawning there where it should, but all of these are here and I haven't moved them. Anyway, let's get them out of the driveway. which I can't because apparently they weigh 260 kilos of eggs. Even though I have liftable pallets and bales mod on. Something's gone a bit haywire there. Anyway. Let's park this baler in its shed. So I'm going to have to add racking to the back of this shed so I can put store my bale twine on it. What do I need? That's where I was going down to the store. Let's buy a farm truck. Yeah, which one do I want? Do I want International Old School? Want the Super Duty? Or do I want to go into trucks and get that thing which holds my chainsaw? Or do I want this big bug? Ah, this might be too big for this map. Might go this guy. Chrome rims. Might go black rims, I think. Step cover. Just get a little day cab. That'll do me. Oh. Don't want beacons. Do we want to go Fent green? Fent green? Ah, we'll get a different color. That looks nice. Go metallic black for the grill. Sweet. Leave the bumper chrome. So that's the bed. We want it. Dark grey. Rim color will go metallic black. That's a sweet farm truck. Right, to make it, you're right, bud. Yeah. It's my little fella coughing in the background. Choking on thin air. That's talent, that. Where am I after? Oh, miscellaneous. There it is. We will get that. So then it looks like a farm truck. We'll buy this big bugger. Oh. Now strap this on here. when I get it in the right spot. Should be there, should be better. No, but it's round the wrong way. Pick it up. Arm strength, see? There we go. And I found with this, if you're having trouble getting this to sit on this car, and then you slowly approach it. When you're not a bit further back than normal, it pops up right there. You turn chainsaw. Ah. Done. You can't be right up against it like this. It won't work. It reads back about here. So for anyone who's having trouble and wants to put that chainsaw on there, tell them to watch me live. I'll show them. Just like that. We'll point them to this live stream. Bit wild. Yes, I have seen the shed, and there's also a mod as well. Forestry pallet now, and a table as well, so you can put the table in any shed you want. You can sit your cans and your chainsaw and stuff on it. Or you can get the forestry pallet and put that in the back of any truck and strap it down. You can put your chainsaw and paints and stuff in it too and drive it around your forestry. I think that's a pretty cool feature, but really, go up to my silo. Gonna upgrade this silo eventually. Some wheat for the chickens. Oh, here's my other sheep pen. While we're here. So it goes all the way. So you can see the fence goes up beside that road, cuts down the hill, follows that cliff line all the way to that back corner, follows the hedge, comes all the... Damn it. So that's my sheep shed. Comes all the way up along to those trees, cuts in along there, straight back to the pen. So I've got room here to put, looks like a bit of bale storage there. And their food can either go in this side or the front side. It's the L-shaped mod. I like the look of it, that's why I got it. See mate, great minds think alike. It's just Aussies, dude. We all go for the good stuff. I have to buy a set of forks for the front loader so I can move them egg pallets. Put bales in there and it will feed them out of there. Sweet! To take round bales or square bales? Just because the picture says square bales, but I gather it'd take both. Yeah, but normally when you do the start farm on this map, those two sheep pens are actually big cow pens. But I didn't want to do cows, so... But up here, that shed and that silo's here. In that blank area there is a big silage pit. And then there's a little wooden shed there in that bit. That looks like one of these little fellas here. It's one of those sheds. Those two sheds are there. Oh, I just crashed my new car already. All these sheds are here. The only thing I've changed around is one of those silver easy sheds like this. It normally sits just here. Here, cutting off the back of that. I got rid of it, I don't need it. That fuel tank's not on this map. There's usually a smaller one sitting just here. I just put this one in because it's bigger. Oh no, that's too close to the gate trigger, so now I can't fill my diesel tank. In a second, I'm going to have to move that. It's a bit of a slap in the face. Anyway. There, looks good, or I'll move it in a bit further. What do you reckon? Boom. I reckon there. Ah, there we go. Now we can fill it. Sweet. And then we can open the door. I do want to upgrade that shed because I hate that pissant little workshop. I want a better one, but we'll get to that sooner or later. And then I moved that bale storage shed out the back there. That's not normally there. That's usually sitting just here where I've put this silo. And that was another cow pen, and there was a manure pit up in there. Oh, what is... So that shed was sitting just there. I moved it to there when I got rid of my thing. Oh, and I changed the farmhouse, which is up in there, to this one. But other than that, I haven't really changed too much. Need to look for a better bale spike tool as well. Front load of tools. There. Get those ones. And we will head to the shop. Then I'll have to come back and collect those straw bales. And then I need to buy a seeder. I need to prep the field to plant my grass. Yeah, I found on this map, you don't want to go equipment too bigger than 12 meters. Unless it's like a header for a tractor or something. Harvester. But normally, like your seeders and stuff. Because, driving them around the map is a bit of a pain. Right, let's go back to the farm. Tossing up whether to buy a flatbed trailer or get another truck with a flatbed on the back to drive around and take my pallets and stuff, like my eggs and that, around. I'm kind of tossing up with the size of this map and that. Maybe a truck with just a flatbed will be better. Too big for a semi-trailer. It's just a nice scenic farm too they've done on this map. It looks quite well. Might just sit them there for now, so I don't run over them on the road. Been a while since I've done this on a tractor. Oh. See my little passenger in my tractor? Check him out. My little horsey on my seat. See? Haven't been that active. I'm losing my loading touches. Used to be good at loading. There's the one thing I could say, yep, I'm good at that part of farming. And even go back to past videos and check out, look at it, prove it. That way off. I would make one hell of an omelette if I broke all those. Right, let's park this bad boy up. That's what I ought to buy too. I don't have a jet wash. Let's collect these bales, shall we? Tell you what, that's a snazzy looking bale trailer. That's because it was designed by the one and only SnigePlays. Well, the colours were. It's a pretty good mod though. It's good that it holds the new mods, bale sizes. Mr. Nathan Walker's in the house. Welcome in, buddy. How are we? Thanks for dropping by. How you been? What's going on? Oh, I'm alright, mate. I'm doing pretty well. I had a bit of a rough patch there for a while, but I think I found my feet again. So I was planning on going away camping with the family this weekend, but the weather turned for the worst, so I ended up staying at home. So I thought, why not, while I've now got the chance, I'll do a live stream. I don't know when my next one will be, but I have pretty much secured a new job, so that's really cool. I'm happy about that. I got made redundant from my old job and needed a new one. So I'm no longer at the timber mill anymore. I still get to finish out my trade of fitter machinist, which is awesome. But I'll be signing on to work at the local marina. So I'll be helping build boats and repairs and stuff. So that'll be quite interesting in my next chapter of my job and my life. It'll be great to do something different other than work in a timber mill too. I've had too many years in timber mills. But where I live, it's basically timber town is the main industry that pays half decent wages, so I'll just park that up there for a sec. I'll be right back, guys. All you would if all you did was weld. But when I spoke to the marina, they do all sorts of things. Like the welding's in there, but they being the fitter machinist, we get to use the lathe, we get to do a bit of welding, fabrication, sort of touch on everything, which is awesome. Wouldn't mind learning TIG welding a bit more, getting into that, doing the alloys and the stanos and stuff. That'll be quite interesting, but I'll just take a quick break, guys. I'll get my little fella to bed and I'll grab a drink and I'll be right back. So see you in 5.
One no night without you and it feels alright. Still I'm laying awake in the notion to swear, waiting for this way of blocking you to change your mind. Not likely. And knowing that you're going isn't all, letting you go is the difficult part. And knowing that as sure as the sun will set you fast, today will pull over, it's dark and above, but the sun will come out tomorrow. Picture bottom dollar that tomorrow. The tables have gotta turn, fearing not the light. You better be ready to burn. The soul rock must still be spinning. I still miss you. The sun will set, the moon will rise and fall, and round and round we go. Days pass by and I'm still fine, at least for the meantime. But in my dream time, when I'm set in my mind, I find sometimes it's hard to break and tear the bind. And so I'm laying awake again. Oh, but I'm not a nearly nothing, no one never seen it before. The nights are getting long and dark, and that's for sure. I'm burning, I'm running, and time to die away. Only benefits with food and Nescafe. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. It's a matter of some concern. You at the screen, but you're never ready to burn. The soul rock must still be spinning. I still miss you. The sun will set, the moon will rise and fall, and round we go. It's been 3 months and 11 days, but hey, who's keeping time? And I'm learning to walk again, learning to talk again, learning to stand on my 2 feet. The crutches take their toll on me, and out of sight, out of mind. But my eyes are open and conscious of mind, and absence makes the heart grow fonder. But the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow.
And I am back. Yes. I would like to learn TIG welding more. I've done a fair bit of MIG and stick welding. I'm Still getting better at them, but I'm going alright. Had a pretty good teacher buddy, he was a boilie, so any question I had, he was there to answer it, so that was awesome. Still in contact with him, so any questions I still do have, I can just give him a message or whatever. I'd say good friends. I've been working together for 4 years, so but yeah, TIG welding looks interesting to me. It's just I've done a bit, but getting that torch and feed metal going at the same time is got to get that coordination happening. But you know, that'll come once you start doing it more. Coal barges, they would have been big things to build too, would they? All different sizes, coal barges. That's why my shirt's grainy. It's green. I've got green screen on. Save screen. I should make a counter for every time I play how many save screens pop up. That's all my owned farmland. So I'm going to join these fields together, make one big field. That I'm going to turn into a grass field. I may buy this big one in here eventually, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. And I may buy a plot of forestry somewhere. Might get into cutting logs in the winter. But again, we'll see. What is that? Or I could just buy the sawmill and the forestry there and go nuts. Maybe that's something I can save up to buy eventually. Go, I have a plan for this map already. See? Sometimes I surprise myself. What was I looking for? Where to sell straw? Biomass plant it is. And it is over there in the forestry area. Let's go on an adventure. I don't think I've been to that part of the map. Oh wow, I've got to go all the way down there to that bridge to then come all the way back up. Why does these European maps have such tiny roads? How awesome does this tractor sound? Oh no. Trailer's stuck. Whoa, she's got to go. It's a narrow road. This looks like something out of a horror movie. We're down the dark road. Welcome to farming nightmares. Oh, jeez. Things you do to entertain yourself. Turning that road? No. Keep going. Oh, it'd be this one. Will it? No, not that one. Keep following this. Let's see where this goes. Wow, this is a drive and a half. Oh, there's a sheep pen up in there. I gotta go, guys. Got to save battery for tomorrow. Too easy, Mr. Weeds. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you, bros. See you next time. Or, if you're live later, I'll see you then. I really do hope I'm going the right way. Looks like it's just gonna be me and Mr. Walker to hang out for a bit. Ah, here we go. Oh, wow. Wow. Nice setup. Definitely will buy this. And that, because then I can sell the wood chips straight away. $20,000? That's not too bad. Alright, time to get back to the farm. That was a heck of a drive. Which means it's gonna take a while to get all my farm equipment up here. Forestry equipment. We'll get there. Might have to widen the road. This, actually, I reckon I can go this way. This may bring me up right back at my farm. Now, there's a lesson for you kids. Look at the map before you just go driving off. Oh. Oh. Yep, because it's coming out near the field I'm going to turn into grass. Which is right there on my right. Well, that's not that far from my farm, because here's my farm, right in front of me. There it is. Mulcher. That's what I need to do first. Actually. No. That one. I want painting. And I want travel. No. Note. So I'm going to put a little dirt barrier all the way around this field. Just like that. I'll probably do it with the other fields too once I take the trees out, plough them all together. So I was hoping I was. So I can plough that back. Don't have to do this, of course. I just something a bit different. I'm gonna set my fields apart. I think I've got to get used to in this map is these damn camera angles. Nice if they brought back that mod from, is it 19? Where it was a camera mod you put on and it'd like travel through buildings and trees. Wouldn't skip up over the mountains and all that. Used to make stuff like this so much easier. Well, I'm not going too bad so far. Spoke too soon. And again. Landscaping, baby. Something different. That way too. Now when I go over the edge of the field, it ain't going to ruin my grass too much. Plus it helps me differentiate my grown field grass from the normal map grass. They're down. This is awesome! Bit of a big trim, I think. It's getting fairly grey. Getting old now. It's alright. It's just the colour of wisdom. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it anyway. Last pass, and then I can get the lime out and some fertilizer, plough. Oh, I gotta go buy a seeder. I don't have a seeder or a planter. Which one to buy? A jet washer too. I don't have one. Which one was lime? Dual wheel, I think. Nope. That was me fertilizer one. There we go. Talk about bad memory. Am I liking Farm Sim 25? Yeah, I don't mind it. I mean, graphically, it looks a lot better. I am a bit disappointed in the fact that where was I going with that train of thought? The a lot of the mods that are getting put on by Giants could have been base game because they're in FS22 as mods. Kind of get it, but saving space on the game. But I also wish they had have brought the animal pen cleaning and mucking out over from 19. I don't know why they ever got rid of that in 22 and 25. It kind of makes no sense to me at all. But Giants' decision, they did that, so doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't know why you would get rid of mucking out pens. That is part of farming. And end of story. I don't understand. Stop. Other than that, at this stage, I feel 25 is a slight remaster of 22. I get it, the game's not complete, hasn't been out that long. 22 had the same launch issues. I do like the features and stuff are cool. And the sounds, like you can hear the tires crunching on the gravel, you can Like, I think that's cool. The vehicle sounds heaps better. The graphics are better. I haven't had crashes like a lot of people are saying they have had. It's run fine since I've got it. The only thing that went awry was when they brought out one of the updates, it sent my steering sensitivity haywire, but then they fixed it, so I try hard to get into 25, but I can't play it. I don't know if it's because there are no mods or what, but I play 22 all the time. Part of it I would say would be the mods. I still go back to 22 only because, the mods list on here has been a bit disappointing. Like, there was a mod that dropped the other week or 2 weeks ago or so, and it was that Dablo roller. And then the next lot of mods come out and we get the same mod from a different modder. I have seen you playing that. It's popped up. I'm in bed when you go live, unfortunately, because when you go live, it's normally 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning here. So I'm in bed but when I wake up, the notification's still on my phone that you went live on Twitch playing that. Like, it looks an interesting game. There's one pretty sure is coming out for all platforms. And it's an Australian one. I can't remember the name of it, but it looks really, really cool. Still can't believe the first DLC was the Nexus, which was a free, yeah. Yep. That annoyed me too. I think Giants are dropping the ball on that one. And duplicate mods, like why do we need 2 of the exact same mod? And why approve mods that don't improve on the base game tractor or implement? Like, I don't understand that either. Why use a modded version that offers no benefit when you can just use the base game? I don't understand those mods. I'm sick of seeing shed mods and garage mods and so many sheds lately. I'd like to see more equipment mods, but that'll come in time. It will come in time. It's just a time thing, but I'd like to see some of the Aussie maps come back to this game, like the Western Australian map, Ningen Farms in Western Australia. That's an actual proper place here over the other side. It's in one of the big wheat belt farm systems over there. It was in 19. It was a really cool map. Southern Cross Station from 22. Like to see that back here as well with improvements. Yeah, just some more Aussie maps. Be great. Like, get American and European maps and German maps and all that all the time. Like, how about some... Like, we've got a French map and that as well. How about some Aussie maps or other places? Just my opinion, my personal opinion. I'm addicted to American Truck Simulator. Nice. Do you like the game? Love it. Slowly growing on Twitch, usually gain a couple of followers a stream. Nice. That's awesome, man. Good work. Since I've been away and quiet off my channel, I've lost a few subscribers, but is what it is. That's what happens. I'm after Cedar. I went past it, didn't I? There we go. It meters. Might buy this guy. Oh, they look cool tires. Man, if you're having fun, that's all that matters. That's all I'm doing on mine. I have a bit of fun, have a laugh. People jump in and hang out. Great. They don't have to subscribe. If they end up subscribing, following the channel, even better. I think I'm at around 555 subscribers at the moment. Little fella's doing well now, bud. Medication change seemed to do wonders. He's been seizure free since being put on the new medication, which has been months now without any issue. So that is so good, so relieved. But then 4 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I got made redundant from my current job. So that was a bit stressful. So I was back on the door knocking path on businesses, see who would take me on, because I want to finish my apprenticeship. And yeah, it is awesome, man. It's so great. And yeah, I'm getting, as come Monday, sometime next week, after it's Anzac Day here today, or Anzac Day weekend, so that's a public holiday for us Australians nationwide. It's when we celebrate and remember our past, present and future war veterans in our military that died and fought for the country and that still do that. So it's a public holiday for them, so the nation can celebrate that. That's a punch in the gut, kind of in the same situation right now as work. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's the only benefit I have is my door knocking worked. So next week I go and sign some paperwork, and sometime next week I start my new job and I get to finish my trade as a fitter machinist still. So how come that just filled all the way up with fertilizer? That's not what I wanted. I want seeds in there. Oh, it's fertilizer or seed. Okay, there you go. Yeah, but I start my new job next week. So that's a relief, which has been great because the redundancy payment I got has actually now boosted our money on the home loan and stuff. So that's it was a kick in the guts, but now it's a bit of a blessing in disguise. You know, as I say, one door closes, another one opens, so to speak. So I think I've been lucky. But yes, been stressful, worrying about finding a new job and more work. I know exactly how you feel with how you're doing, and you know, you just have to remain positive and just get yourself out there. Put your name down. I did the meet and greet in person. I updated my resume. I went round shops. I dropped it in. I left it a week or so. I rang them all back. Said, look, hey, because you know, nothing gets dropped in your lap on a silver platter these days. Yeah, I'm happy I can sign on to that new place and start work as soon as I can, and yeah, keep supporting my family like I'm meant to.
I got the moon's eye view, looking down at birds, looking down at you. You've got that smile on, that one you wear so well. A beguiling walk and a talk with a voice to sell. It's never dull, with a white hot temper and a trigger being
Let's rip in, so to speak.
accidentally intentional. She knows how to please and she's pleased that
Cool does that Fent look? Black and green.
to be the only girl in the world. This inexplicable feeling has its way with me. Today I'm free from gravity. 3 words and I see birds and I see
Hope you had a good Easter though, buddy. If you do get into all that, I don't know if you do or not, but if you do, hope you had a good one. We had a pretty good Easter. We went out to my grandmother's beach house, took the kids out there, had perfect weather, sun was shining, no rain. It was great 4 days out there. Little slice of paradise out there on the coast. It's so awesome.
if only plans turned out like we planned, if only things were lost. But face paint fades the scars of a cliche past. A select and eclectic sound tightly wound keeps me perpetually bound to that girl. To be the only
The ground defamation thing in this is kind of cool, but it's a bit annoying. Is like, if you hire a worker, the ground defamation doesn't work for a worker, only works for you. Yeah, we had a good Easter, the kids had a good day, and we had some good food. Sounds like you had a good Easter. I had a great Easter. we had the brother-in-law, his wife, and their kids come stay with us as well. So that was pretty cool. We all needed a good break. So yeah, it was really good. It's like I've been streaming forever. It's only a couple of hours. I think Precision Farming is the next DLC or mod. I think it's DLC, but I don't know if I'll download it. I didn't use it on FS22. I did use it in 19 when it first came out. I didn't mind it in 19, but they changed it too much in 22 and I didn't like it, so I never used it. I'd love to see the Straw Harvest pack come back to 25. I doubt it will, but it would be awesome if they did bring it back. I think that might suit better if it was in that shed like that. I don't know what I'm going to put in that shed yet. I don't understand why giants have manure from horses, chickens, or sheep. Yeah, fair point. Fair point. Fair point. Chook shit's like awesome fertilizer. I'm pretty sure they poop too. I also don't understand why chickens don't need water. Pretty sure they need to drink or they die. Sure is. You just can't use it when it's fresh because it's burns all your crops. If you let it dry out and mix it with a bit of water, oh, sweet. Makes your veggies grow real good. The best part, it can be free and environmentally friendly. And it works usually a lot better than these bloody factory-made fertilizers. Just my opinion. Cedar's not bad. 9 meters wide too. It's not totally small. I wonder. Probably wouldn't work because the Nexet stuff's only compatible with it, isn't it? Is that a seeder? That's a cultivator. That's a cultivator. That's a seeder. No, it doesn't hook up by 3-point link. Oh well, was worth a shot. I've never ever used that Nexet stuff. I don't know, it just doesn't seem to interest me. I may give it a go one day, but today will not be that day. Just looks weird to me. And it's limited in working width too, so like it's like 13 meters, 15 meters, and that's the biggest it'll go. Like, why not just get the Borgo seeder or the Seed Hawk and go 23 meters? Same with your harvester headers. Get the Macdon pack. There's a 19 meter header in that. Where is it? Up here. That 19.2 meter header. Look at the size of that thing. Why would you not get that over, say that, 14 meters, 14 meters, 13.5. So 14 meters, 15.2. That's, wow, 15 meters when I can go to 19 meters. It's a no-brainer. Just my opinion on it. Just my opinion. Why isn't that bit seeding? There it goes. shouldn't seed because I'm a shit farmer. That's why. To fertilize this again and then roll it. And that should give me 100% everything. That's some wild driving. I still missed it. That's how awesome I am. Just seed it. Jeez. Let's try that again, shall we? I also do like in this how they've added so many more crops you can grow. I think that's cool. You now have spinach and beans and peas and all that. That's unreal. Surprised Mr. Green hasn't gone live yet. Normally I have a notification. Maybe he's not doing a live tonight. Fair enough. Oh. Ah, yeah, fair enough. Actually, I think he did mention that the other day. And pick the kids up or something, I think he said. I couldn't have organised that any better. Look at that. It's almost a perfect strip. I couldn't have even done that if I tried. Little bit wide this end. That's alright, we'll fix that. Grass is all planted. Another round of fertilizer. And then we'll roll it. And that will be done. Oops. Fertilizer was this one by memory. Yep. How good are these in the Colossus pack? Don't think I'm going to use any other fertilizers. I'll definitely keep it as a lime spreader. 42 meter spread. Upgrade the capacity. Stock up on grass or hay bales. And then I can buy some sheep. A little roller. I'll have to buy a grass roller.
as if she let me in. You see, this one's got a 5-foot frame and a boss slogan, a sissy strut that'll make you have a stroke.
I need a paramedic.
Cue number 2, distressy Bessie with the stethoscope and an attitude. Quick as a flash, she's up to cold, out of control, taking my whole affection, attention, and swallowing it all. When it rains, it pours, and it floods, then it storms, and it's all mine. She comes when he calls, and he runs when he's bored, then the third hits the door, and it's all love. 3 years a crowd, time after time again. 3 years a crowd. 3 years a crowd. Lap it up, rack 'em up, back around again. 3 years a crowd, is a crowd. There was the next girl, she was a pearl, the kind of stir it up whirlwind you want to make your girlfriend. And the other was a lover like a mother, with an undercover love of loving others, lovers under the covers. And she mixed in with a little bit of sympathy.
Nailed it.
TLC, and the sister got the best of me with her estrogenity. And as much as I hate to see them hand in hand, and it makes me sick, I guess it's just a new take on an age-old classic. When it rains, it pours, and it floods, then it storms, and it's over. She comes when he calls, and he runs when he's bored, and the third hits the door, and it's all love. 3 years a crowd, time after time again. 3
I have to go down to the other fields when I've done this and start cutting out some of them trees. And I'll have to hire a mulcher to get rid of the stumps. So I'm going to plough all those other fields together.
I'm old enough to know better, and young and dumb enough to do it again. 3 years a crowd, time after time.
Just because I can.
3 years a crowd. 3 years a crowd. Lap it up, rack 'em up, back around again. 3 years a crowd, is a crowd. 3 years a crowd, time after time again. 3 years a crowd.
Wish this evolution pack had the big track vent in it as well. It's got small, medium, and then the Fent 1050. It needs the Fent tractor, the large one. And it'd be a complete package. What is that rolling out there as well? That's strange. Why is it doing that? It's only out to that one side. Look. How strange is that? This is only a standard roller. And I'm not going to complain, but that's not what I expected. Yeah, because it's not doing it on this side. It's like it's doing its double width, but only out to the left.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me.
That's confusing. I don't know why it's doing that.
Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dream.
Roller glitch for the win.
Everything in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand, and damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power.
Oh yeah, 100 and 100.
Cold shower, screaming
That's what we want to see. Oh yeah.
fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it.
Oh, another thing I'm getting sick of is all the farmhouse mods, and you can't even go inside the house yet. So much better when you can go inside and the sleep triggers in the bedroom, and again, my opinion, it's just what I like.
I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free.
I grab my chainsaw.
How you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown.
I get to these limbs on this tree.
Who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it.
I can if I jump.
It's only worth it if you.
Oh, wait, hang on.
I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Other branches are going through my shed. That one. Ready? Chainsaw skill. Got it. Oh, nearly. Oh, what? Ripped off. Hmm. I'm gonna have to take the whole tree. That'll be for another day. That nice farmhouse.
Change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. Could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing.
Let's go cut some trees. I have to clean them fertilizers up, actually. I'll do that now while I'm here.
Instead of searching inside for what they gave him, a strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives. You create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
So they're not sitting out in the middle of the farmyard. Makes the place look untidy. Bit like my face. Oh, Eric, how are we, bud? Welcome on in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Oh. I just scratched a new paint job. Yep, there goes the farm truck. It was only brand new today too. It's a big ass tree. That's sensitive. Might be here a while. It's going to be a bit wild packing, but hey. Mightn't be too bad. Start. It's a bit wide.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts.
Stay on my truck.
People say I cannot, I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can.
You're getting your torch out, Snige. Good work. It's really weird how it's sitting like that. It's better.
Please say anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm
Jump up on the tree.
I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Yeah, where is it? There it is. I'll cut that off.
This song's about a guy that you're about to meet. He's full of faults and flaws, and his name is me. I need a reason to bring you flowers like your birthday, but I should be bringing them every day. I leave the toilet seat of wet towels on the floor there to feed the dog, and I forgot to lock the door.
That's making no sense.
The dog will come along. I burnt the dinner 'cause I was busy writing this song, but I do a dump the dishes and I worry when you're late home. I love your morning face and I love your mom. I don't say it, but
Okay. Yeah, got it.
I'm far from flawless, but I try. I'll get it right this time. Oh, give me the green light and I'll try. Try. I'll get it right this time. Oh, give me the red light and I'll still try. Drive a diesel van, use aerosol cans. I don't compost to your taxes, pay for these pants. This guitar used to be a tree, it used to live and breathe. I cut it down to make a noise machine. I eat animals on burritos and I kill mosquitoes. Clean up the fat guys that fall off their bikes. But when I ask for the time, I say thank you and smile. I give buskers money and I don't drink and drive. Don't litter, don't hit it, don't cut lines. Not bitter, not a quitter, pay my fines. They make a mistake since I was a baby, but baby, it's time to evaluate daily. The fact that I'm far from flawless, but I still try.
Man, strength.
I'll get it right this time. Oh, give me the green light and I'll try. Try. I'll get it right this time. Oh, give me the red light and I'll still try.
Oh, let's drive this to the sawmill to sell. Which is back this way. I think I've taken the wrong turn. Yep. Drive through the hedge. Nope. Hedge is made of steel. This fence looks familiar. Don't mind me, people. I know where I'm going. To the farm. Let's go. This tree is going to take a bit to get rid of. We'll just keep at it till there's no more tree left. Just throw that stick away, don't want it. Oh yeah. Some chunks of wood, them ones. I need a stump grinder too eventually. Clean up all them scraggy bits like that.
Well, I'm falling, but I'm not afraid of heights this time, 'cause I'm soaring. The wind has caught these wings and I'm on top of this whole thing. The world, the time, the day to day, it's nothing but fluff beneath the clouds that I'm walking on. It's calling.
Almost worked. Caught it. Spinny log. Oh, back to new. Oh, don't take the dirt road this time. So I read the other day you got a new setup, you and Nikolai, for farming. Oh no, that was bad. How's your new setup going? If you don't mind me asking, Eric.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts. I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Took until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind
Just a bit of wood on my drive. Go back and grab that.
so bitch I better love me. Look what I'm becoming. In my mind I'm running all around circles. Better thoughts are coming. And my mind is like a reflex. It knows just what I need next.
It's going to be difficult.
I know I can turn all of my thoughts into a real threat. Cause I'm my own worst enemy.
You know what? Let's take them both.
I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
Oh, I just cut thin air. Getting there. Not out of there.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me.
Oh, that's a big hunk of wood.
They know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, dreams, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain. Turning losses into gains.
I'm not gonna grab the trailer.
I've been rocking this exchange. Popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss off, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, need some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough.
It's only one tree off the paddock. I've got heaps more to go yet. I've got those 2 or 3 there yet. I've got that whole line there, and I've got another row up those 2 yet. So I may be here a while. It's in the trailer. Yep, pop it on foot. That's what we want. Crushed toes. Here's a thought, don't drop it on your toes. Strap to the car. Trailer's getting pretty full. These few bits I'll put on the truck. That seems like a plan, Stan. Want to make sure I don't lose any wood. It's the only reason I'm driving in this view. We should have used the trailer before, huh? Sweet. Tree's nearly all gone. Interesting piece of wood. This bit's going to be undercut. Let's cut this big slab off. It'll take a while. Wow, what a nice coloured bit of wood that is. Oh, farm strength. Timber just magically spins. That's annoying now. It's trying to cut the wood and the wood won't stay still. Needs to hold still. Yeah, it's 137 kilos and I can lift it. Just can't get in the back of the trailer. Me, come on. Actually, it's I forgot to share them. Is that it? That must be. And I'll move forward. Eric. Is that it? Yes, there it is. Check out them links, people. Some more awesome gaming content creators doing a much better job than what I do. I'm sure they'd appreciate if you stop by their channels respectively. Just let them know if you do, SnigePlays sent you over. Problem, Mr. Walker, anytime, bud. I forgot about it. I should have done it earlier, but anytime. You guys as moderators, got that little blue spanner means next to your name. You can actually type that command in, which is !, Walker, like it says there, and it'll share your own link if you wish to do it, but I'm happy to do it for you anyway, because you support my channel, so I support yours. Really getting this humongous tree out of my way. That's damn annoying.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just
Got it.
stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things. Realize something needs change. Cause I know you
I
fucked up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted. So mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back.
think I'll mulch the rest of that. But that's that big humongous tree out of the way. Let's take this to the mill. Once I drop this off, I think that might be the end of this stream for tonight. I've been live for 3.5 hours, and it hasn't really missed a beat tonight. I'm quite happy. Haven't had any tech issues. Sweet. I think I'm back, baby. Whoa. Sharp turny. This one. Back to the farm we go. Oh dear. Definitely save up and buy that sawmill. It'll give me something to do in the winter. And the crops are waiting to grow. I can go down and cut trees, make some timber products. To hire a tree mulcher, stump grinder. Anyway, guys, that's it for me for this live stream. Thanks for tuning in, hanging out, and having a chat. And like always, hope you have a great day, evening, and good night. I'll see you in the next video. And thanks for watching, guys.